Hey guys, how are we doing today? And today be watching Alien Covenant, the sequel to Prometheus. And speaking of Prometheus, I tried to upload the reaction to that at least give or take 20 times, and YouTube kept blocking it. And I was devastated, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna move on. And if you guys really want to watch that reaction, it's available on my Patreon where you can watch full length reactions, and that's like the only way you can watch it. My apologies. I've tried to do two parts to that. I've tried to cut even more footage out of it. YouTube wasn't having it, aka Fox. It was Fox. I was blocking it, and I don't know if this is a stupid decision, but I'm trying to do the sequel reaction, and hopefully it'll be uploaded. But Fox might block this one too, so we shall see. But I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna push it to the limit, and yeah. And if not, I'll just put this on my Patreon. But hopefully, if you're watching this now, well done, guys. It's not been blocked. But yeah, Alien Covenant. I enjoy Prometheus. At times was a bit slow in my opinion. But the film looked beautiful. It was a spectacle. And I love Michael Fassbender playing David, I believe, this creepy android that kind of had like this egotistical side to him. Like he thinks he's better than all these human beings, and the way he interacted made me feel uncomfortable. And he did a fantastic job. He was the best part of the film. And there was many familiar actors like Chris Alba. No, Chris Alba. Who the fuck's Chris Alba? Idris Alba. That was my stupid moment of the day. Please forgive me. Idris Elba, you had the dude from the Upgrade movie and The Invitation, and I forgot the other one's name. Charlize Theron, that's her name. There's some notable actors in this, but I feel like the strong suit of the film was the aesthetic look of it. The characters are pretty blah, except from David. I liked what they did with David, and judging by the ending of Prometheus, we will see more of David just with his head. That's it. And the ending kind of caught me off guard in the sense like she's been, I forgot the character's name, which is not a good sign. She's been through all this shit. She lost her husband or boyfriend, and she had an alien impregnated into her stomach. And she had to get rid of it. She went through a lot of traumatic situations. She had this massive face hugger thing that freaked me out at the end of Prometheus, and which obviously led to a interesting looking xenomorph at the end. A nice little fan service kind of thing they did there, and but she's still adamant. She still wants to know why these engineers, is that what they call them? These humanoid things created us, and then wanted to destroy us. So she's not discouraged by all the carnage. She still is out there looking for answers. And she doesn't want to go back to Earth, which is either ballsy or very, very stupid. And even David says, does it matter why they did this? And then she says, that's the biggest difference between an android and a human, I guess. But I don't think I would want to continue to find answers if it was me. But anyway, Alien Covenant. What I know about this film is that they've got Danny McBride in it, which is hysterical. And I think James Franco's in this as well, from what I've heard. And I remember seeing a clip in this because I never gave Prometheus in this a watch before. I'm not really a big fan of the Alien franchise. I love the first two, but that's it. That's just my relationship with the franchise. So I was kind of like, okay. But so another decent cast, and obviously this time it's got the xenomorph. It's Alien Covenant. It's got Alien in the title, for God's sake. So anyway, enough rambling. If you guys are interested, you can watch the full-length reaction to this on my Patreon, where you can watch full-length reactions to all the movies and TV show episodes I watch on Patreon. And without further ado, that's my fucking deals, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1. Video, please don't get blocked. Go.
What would you like me to play?
Wagner.
Fassbender gives me like Hannibal Lecter vibes, not gonna lie. He could play a great Hannibal Lecter.
If you created me, Who created you?
Which I hope you and I will answer one day. I refuse to believe that mankind is a random byproduct of molecular circumstance.
You seek your creator. I am looking at mine. You will die. I will not.
To put it bluntly, he doesn't matter.
Bring me this tea, David.
Deploying energy recharge cells now.
Walter. It's like a different android. He sounds different.
Emergency. Threat level critical.
Oh. Oh. Nasty. Oh, that's a dude from Watchmen who plays Dr. Manhattan. Hey.
Let's get this ship fixed, okay? Let's get to work.
We just lost 47 colonists and our captain.
Yeah, well, we should do something for Captain Branson at
This
least.
is not a discussion, Tennessee.
I see both sides, to be honest. But I agree with the new captain though about, you know, making sure this wasn't just a random. You can't just assume this was luck or unlucky. It could be something that caused it. But we should pay respect.
Cabin on a lake. All of this to start our new life.
Ouch.
I wonder why bother.
I was gonna say.
Walter, when in Rome.
What a waste.
Good people gone too soon.
May we remember them.
Remember.
You know, that'd be actually quite cool. If I die, I want to like be celebrated like that.
They disobeyed a direct order.
These people won't be your crew anymore. They will be your neighbors. Remember that. Tread softly, okay?
Dude, someone just died, man.
A rogue transmission, most probably.
I swear I saw a humanoid from the last movie.
Far out.
West Virginia.
Well, Mama, take me home.
Gotta be kidding.
Oh, no, I never kid about John Denver.
There's too much of David too. Mother, please track the signal to its source.
That's my go-to song when I'm drunk.
How did we miss this? We scanned the entire sector.
Hell, a little jump, a few weeks. Wouldn't even have to go back into hypersleep.
Thank fuck for that. We're gonna find some xenomorphs.
A human being out there where there can't be any humans. A hidden planet that turns up out of nowhere and just happens to be perfect for us. It's too good to be true.
This is good judgment based on all the data available. Do you understand?
That's your second I need to protest.
In hindsight, we know she's right, but it is more convenient. And I don't blame these people for not wanting to go back in those pods. Ooh, what a shot. Beautiful.
Let's go. Let's move, Lex.
Go, man.
Looks like the planet from Predators. Can you imagine that for a twist? It's the planet from Predators.
Stay with Corinne. Meet back here in 4 hours. Keep your comb open.
Behave yourself with my wife.
I don't like this. They're splitting up. That's where it starts. Crazy shit.
Nothing. No birds. No animals.
They've
Nothing.
all been hunted down. Those all alien eggs or something. What is that? Oh. Fuck.
Hey,
Imagine David and Walter interacting. Shit. It actually was singing that song.
I think we found our source.
I thought he was taking the piss.
Poor thing.
Yeah, she was all by herself, man. David doesn't really count as good company. Good company?
Where are you? We're here.
Looks like a zombie.
Stay up, Leslie.
Is that blood contaminated? It's all over her clothes. Oh.
Just stay here.
Bro, she's locked in there. That thing's gonna turn into an alien. There's so much blood. He's good.
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot about him. Thank you for standing there, Will, so you didn't try to stop it at all. Well done, mate. Oh, shit. Is that Obi-Wan? I'm waiting for the epic reveal of who this guy is.
May I ask who's in charge?
Yes, I am.
It's two of
Is it
them.
even safe here?
The ship we traveled on carried a weapon, a deadly virus. Elizabeth died in the crash. You've seen the result of the pathogen. I've been marooned here these many years. Welcome, brother.
I wonder what it's like for this android to be all by itself for that long, though.
T, I know your wife is down there, but up here, you're in command. And your responsibility is to the colonists.
Duly noted.
He's faking emotionally, but I don't blame him.
I can't play.
Same hair. Why is he cut to the exact same as his? He's got a friend now.
Watch me.
Good for David.
I'll do the fingering. Go on. You were too human, too idiosyncratic, thinking for yourself. Made people uncomfortable. Certainly not from Mr. Wayland. Or from any human.
Does it explain why it was kind of...
I loved her, of course. Much as you love Daniels. Then why did you sacrifice your hand for her life? What is that if not love? Duty.
Kind of reminds me of Terminator 2. I didn't know he loved Dr. Shaw. I did like that touch though when they played the Prometheus music during that part there. Oh, hell no.
No, I'll go. I need to think and gather my stray flock.
Well, he's gonna die.
And it's respect.
So, David, you're gonna tell me exactly what's going on, or I am going to seriously fuck up your perfect composure.
Maggie's gone.
Copy.
I'm so sorry.
Are they alive?
David, what have you done?
Perfectly sane. I assure you.
Dude!
Take a
Oh,
look.
this fucking moron. Oh. Makes me cringe, bro. That was quick. Love the music, it's like it's some beautiful thing has been created. Wait. Is that Elizabeth? He killed Elizabeth, didn't he?
Because they are a dying species grasping for resurrection. They don't deserve to start again, and I'm not going to let them.
That's the irony.
Such a disappointment to me.
It's the boys all over again. You know, Fassbender is a fantastic antagonist in this. Get out. Get.
Get out!
Nice. Android fight. Yes.
There have been a few updates since your day.
This is not what I expected.
Serve in heaven, or reign in hell. Which is it to be?
He has a way of words, doesn't he? Walter. Don't let me down. Is it actually David? No. Actually, could it be David? Is that the twist? So, how long we got left here? Nah, it's ending too early now. No. We got over 20 minutes at least.
Just mean I have to call you captain now?
Fuck yes.
There's an alien on board.
Attention. Captain Daniels, please report to the med bay.
I'm telling you now, Walter's David. All the clues are there. I'm weary of Walter. Wow, look these POV shots. Look at that. Baited it.
You want to give a girl a hand?
Beautiful shot.
See you soon.
I'm surprised McBride's still alive, you know? I'm surprised he made it, but I'm not. I don't want to jinx myself. Or jinx him.
Will you help me build my cabin? The cabin on the lake.
It's David. It's fucking David.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Fuck. These people don't, they have no idea what's gonna happen. Those colonists, they have no idea. They have no fucking idea All the clues were there. All the clues. When he had the same haircut, I was like, okay, he did that for a reason. And he could easily remove his hand. And when he said duty, doesn't mean shit. And he said that to him earlier. He just copying what Walter said. God damn it, Walter, you were winning the fight. Michael Fassbender was fantastic in this movie. He was brilliant in the last one, but he steps up a notch in this one, playing two different androids, and basically they go against each other. That fight scene I wish was a bit longer, but I loved it, and the different accents, and it's like a, you can tell it's like an evolution to what Bishop becomes in Aliens, or I forgot the name of the one in the first Alien film. That's also, you know, becomes a problem. But yeah, I really like the android storyline of these movies, and how David ultimately wants to be a god, a creator. And I knew when he said something happened to Shaw that had nothing to do with him, she accidentally died or something, I'm like, I don't trust you, David. And she helped him out at the end. Granted, at the end of Prometheus, they both help each other out, because he promised he'll find a way to leave the planet and help to rebuild the ship, but she grabbed his fucking head and rebuilt him. But yeah, you can see that her body's on that what do you even call it? His laboratory, I don't even know. His little his study room, and he's been experimenting on her, and it's kind of messed up because we spent a lot of time with her in the last movie, and that's how she meets her fate because of David. And yeah, I do like the touch though. Like every model becomes less and less. What's the term? Not full of themselves, but David wants to do things for himself. He doesn't want to serve these people. And now the ending's pretty interesting now, because it's, you got all these people, the colonists, and he's put those alien shit in there, and it leaves it open for a sequel. And to much to my knowledge, there is not a sequel yet that's came out. Maybe there will be soon, but I'm sure that sequel will bridge the gap between the first Alien and Alien Covenant. But other than that, I really did enjoy this. It's a good mixture of Prometheus and Alien, and you get the best of both worlds in that sense. And the Prometheus stuff in terms of the humanoid, weird albino alien thing that we see gets extinguished, gets destroyed by David through this, I forgot what it called it, but yeah, when those soldiers stepped on that egg thing and it just goes into their nose, nostril, or ear, and that's it. The fucking thing bursts out. It's gnarly stuff. The transformation is always gnarly. But the guy who plays Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen, the guy who has the first facehugger incident, that happens very quick. I guess they had to do that because maybe they were running out of runtime of the film. But yeah, that sequence was so intense because we knew what was going to happen, and we knew David was lying to him, and he completely fell in that trap. And David, man, one of the best antagonists in this series, I think. It's very interesting to see what happens to him. I would love to know how his character, how the android, whatever you want to call it, ends. But Fassbender, man, what a highlight in these two films. And like I said, he plays his coldness so well. He could play a great Hannibal Lecter, that's my opinion. I think he could do a great job. But once again, like the last movie, he's got a great cast, but half of the cast and the characters are very blah, you know? The two guys, the guy and the girl who dies in the shower, they're not very, you know, memorable. I don't even know their names. They're Rex and something, you know, they don't really serve much purpose other than to stand there and maybe say a few lines, but that's it. So there's some characters like Prometheus that are very one-note, one-dimensional, but I did like Danny McBride's character in this. He's a nice addition. He kind of plays himself, in like he does in other movies, but he's a nice. He has a nice presence in this. He adds some comedy, but he also adds some seriousness, and he's a damn good actor at the end of the day. You know, when he finds out I think her name's Farah, something like that, is dead. You know, it's a general reaction, I believe it, and he just gets back gets back on working and tries to get back on that planet and save the rest. And he does not die. Shockingly enough, he does not die. I was expecting him to be like the one of the first few people who die, but yeah, he was fun to watch in this film because you wouldn't really expect to see Danny McBride in a horror alien movie. You just wouldn't really expect that, wouldn't you? After watching this at the end, or Pineapple Express, or you name it, you wouldn't really expect to see him in this, and he's a welcome addition to it. And even though the main one, Daniels, even though you do get to know a little bit and all that stuff, I didn't really have much interest in a character. Maybe it's just me, but maybe I don't know how you guys feel. Yeah, she experiences some trauma and all that, but most of my interest was with the other one instead of her. And maybe because she felt too much like Ripley, she didn't really seem different, she didn't really stand out that much. But yeah, and there were certain moments though, like, as a guy who's watched a lot of horror films, a lot of films like this, the decisions these characters make, it's so obvious what's going to happen. When someone says, oh, I want to go here or whatever, and they fucking die, it's all that common, isn't it? And, you know, even though these guys are supposed to colonize a planet, you know, they're not very smart at times when it comes to pressure situations when they have to think on their feet. Like, when the woman locked the woman in, and then used the shotgun and just sprayed it and just destroyed the ship. I'm like, well, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. But other than that, I think the tone was spot on. It was a perfect combination of both the films. I enjoy Prometheus and I love Alien. So it was a perfect combination of both. And at the same time, it's nothing new though. The formula's kind of the same. You know, these people stumble across a planet, find some fucked up shit, hoping to find something good, but no, things go bad and most people die. And the only thing was fresh was the android story of Walter and David trying to convince Walter as well to see his point of view, and I like that part of the film. But everything else was kind of what I've seen before, but I still enjoyed it. I am a sucker for a good suspenseful, what's the term, alien in the ship, claustrophobic kind of film like the first Alien was. So I didn't mind it. I did like the scene though when the dude who has the thing go through his ear and his back's fucking going weird, and the thing bursts out and that chick just locks the other lady in there. I think it's the girlfriend of the captain, and the fucking place goes on fire. It is a ultimate shit show that is a combination of them making stupid decisions and these creatures being gnarly and fucking mental. But seeing the Xenomorph for the first time, it did look quite different to what we've seen before. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. But the twist ending though, it's I'm actually kind of proud of it. I think everyone saw it coming though. I think it's pretty blatantly obvious. All the clues were there. But yeah, I really hope they continue this movie, these new movies, because that ending, it's a pretty shit way to end the series on, if you ask me. Because I would love to know how that goes. The colonists and McBride's character and Daniels. I think his name's Tennessee and Daniels, and how this fucking David meets his demise. That's what I want to see as well, you know. And yeah, we shall see what happens. But that was my reaction to Alien Covenant. Hopefully the video does not get blocked, because Fox does not like movie reactions apparently, unless it's Prey, which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I will see you guys next time, and have a good day.